Hi friends, I'm Kim with Cosmic Studios, and today I'm going to make a Bridgerton inspired birthday card for my daughter. So I'm inviting you along for the journey, and let's get started. Okay, so we need, in order to make our envelope, let's see, let me show you the template I used. Is this template right here? You may not be able to find one exactly like this, but you could probably find some envelope templates, and we're going to score along these lines here that are dotted. But you'll want some Elmer's craft glue, you'll want some double-sided tape, a straight edge, and something, this is a bone folder, but something that's going to be able to get you in there and get you those creases that you want. So, let's flip it over. I'm going to do the side closest to me first. Just line up side to side, hold it tight and score. Use a very firm hand on that one. Go over here, same thing, right here. Hold the straight edge very tight and give it a good hearty pressing of the bone folder or whatever it is you use to create a nice score line. You know, if you have a Cricut, I think you can also do envelopes using the Cricut software. I think you can cut one. I think you can actually get it to score for you, but this is how I've done my cards for probably 20, I'm going to say easily 20 years. So, now that that is done, I'm going to take the sides and fold them in. And if you want a little extra, you could take this and give it a little press down with the edge of your bone folder. I'm going to fold up the bottom edge here. This got a little bit off here. It's still going to hold the card just fine. So what you want to do, you don't want to put your glue on these edges here, because if you do, you might get glue where you don't want. So you want to make sure that you're putting the glue only on the sides here, left side, right side. So, get in here. If you want, you can put a piece of paper down underneath. I usually just give it a quick pass here and a quick pass here, keeping it lined up against the edge, and then I kind of push these sides down pretty tight, and I use my thumbs right here to kind of make it go outward, and then we're gonna keep hope here. I'm kind of lucky in the sense that I believe firmly that my cards deserve to go in something like this. So a lot of times you can mail your cards in something like this. Whenever I do a card that has a wax seal on it, I'll put it in here. You do have to stamp the outside because they want to make sure that they cancel the stamp and that you can't reuse it. So beware, if you do decide to put your card in a plastic bag to mail it and preserve its stuff here, just make sure that you put the stamp on the exterior of your plastic bag. It's looking pretty good now. Now I'm going to take this side, flip it over, and I'm going to take this tape, it's double-sided tape, and I'm going to run it at the very top here. I'm going to try and kind of center it. I don't feel like the entire thing needs it, but I will center it about like that, and we can fold this baby over again, use this bone folder to give it a really nice crease, and this is good. This is good. Okay, on to the next step. Okay, we have done some things. So aside from the envelope that we have completed, I cut a piece of cardstock. I made it 10 inches by 7 inches. I believe this is 7 inches. Yep. So 10 inches by 7 inches. I used a score line to fold it in half. So we have that going for us. And now I am going to decide, I have one of these, and I think I want to do the large, and I think I'm just going to pop it in here one side at a time. There's one. Just need 4. One on each little corner here to give us some nicely rounded corners. I don't really like the way that one rounded out, but we'll try and fix that. Ooh, perfect. Look at that. Okay. Here we go. This one in over here. Let's try and get that a little more rounded out. It's fine. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. Do I want it that way or do I want it that way? I think we'll do it this way. My paper cutter does not cut perfectly evenly. I don't know why. It is a Fiskars, but it does not. So, what I did is I used my Cricut cutting machine to cut out this oh so adorable masquerade mask. Because if you're watching Bridgerton this season, you know that they have a masquerade ball right straight away. Anyway, and I love their use of flowers. So here I've got some hydrangeas, some irises, just some purple flowers right here. So I need to do 2 things. One, I need to coat the back of this probably with a glue stick. I think a glue stick would be good. You know, I was thinking about it too. You can also, for this, you can use a tape runner. Tape runner, glue stick, whatever your favorite way to adhese things, that's what you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get the glue stick going. You know, I could use a tape runner on this as well, but I think the glue stick is fine actually. Alright, you know, so I guess what the upside to the tape runner would be is that with a tape runner you can get one that's repositionable, and then you have all kinds of time to reposition, because I'm going to tell you right now, I am not great at getting these things completely the way I want them. So I'm going to stand up, look straight down here, and hope for the best. Nope, 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 nope. Come. Okay. Oop, nope, don't do that either. Okay, let's be nice. Man, be nice. Okay. I know this is just barely... Okay. It's not perfect. I know that it is not perfect. Pretty good though. Okay. So I'm noticing that I have this lip here that is not stuck down great. So I have a trick for that. Okay. So what I do is I take a piece of scrap and I just kind of goober it real good with glue. And then I take it and I put it in places where it's not sticking down. And you kind of, this one, it's kind of a long area here that's not sticking down nicely. Did I just say stucking down? Anyway, it's just not, there's several areas on this, so we're just going to get in there and fix it. Now we're going to spin it around here, and we're going to go on this side. Oops, thought there was a lid on there. I don't know why I thought that. The lid is sitting right in front of me. Okay. You could take it down, you know, the whole edge here and just pop it in here and just kind of get in there however you can and get it nice and stuck. There we go. And that is how I fix things. Okay, so I'm going to take this and kind of give it a little, yep, I'm noticing it is not perfect, but what do I tell you in just about every one of my videos? I am not a perfectionist. You know, a lot of people are. I think that's great. If I tried and tried and tried to get this absolutely right, I would be remaking this card probably 2 or 3 times, and I'm not going to do it because I'm going to run out of material, first of all. Okay, so next what I want to do is I want to put this on here, but the way that I want to do it, and I think it's going to be super cute, but it's going to take some doing, is I am going to take this foam tape and I'm going to place pieces in some wide spots. So let me get that done off camera and I will be right back and show you how it turns out. Okay, we have successfully gotten our what do we call that, foam tape. We've gotten our foam tape on here, and now I'm just going to go around and I'm going to gently lift. And these, you got to make sure they're down pretty good, because when you start trying to lift, sometimes it's not very nice. I have a pin, so it's just a sharp pin, and sometimes you can poke in and get it to come up that way. It's a pretty good way to do it. Now also I cut a vinyl sticker that I could send in with the card if she wants to put it on her back window. I'm still kind of toying with the idea. I kind of like it for me too, and I don't think that she would actually use it, if I'm being honest. She will enjoy the card, but I don't know that she would actually use the vinyl sticker, and that is something that I would actually like, because I need to change out the stickers on the back of my car. So, which I do with some form of frequency. I'm not great at it, I'll be honest. We are sitting in March and I still have 2 Halloween stickers on my car that need to come off, but life and you know, things happen. So anyway, once we get all of these off of here, there we go. What do we have? 1 more? 2 more. We've got this one here. And what I did for these thinner strips is I just took one of the wider ones and I just cut it lengthwise. And I found a long time ago that works great. You can also buy something called pop dots, and they are just little sticky dots. They come in all different sizes. So now what I want to do is I want to put this on here. It's going to be so cute, you're not even going to notice that it's not perfect. That is my hope anyway. Okay. I'm going to take this and I want to stick it down, so what I do, so that my fingers don't like accidentally poke through the mask or do something silly like that, is I will usually take just a flat piece of paper, stick it down like that. I think it's so cute. So cute. I'm really happy with it. You can, if you want to, on the inside, that's going to bug me. It's definitely going to bug me. That might have to get a little trim right there. And I don't know if I trim it. I don't know that it's, I don't know. Maybe I won't trim it and just let it be imperfect, because sometimes I find when I try to fix something, I'm less happy with it than I was before I started. But anyway, what you could do is you could put a piece of cardstock inside here and write your sentiment on here, or you can just write your sentiment straight on the card. Now, I'm the person who likes to hallmark my cards. Okay, made a lino cut card. A lino cut stamp that I absolutely love. This is kind of the hallmark that I've used forever and a day on my cards. But since I cut it, now I could use it anytime on anything. And I think I want to go with the, gosh. I think I want to do the dark purple. No. I'm going to do the lilac. We're going to go with the light. I'm going to go with the lighter of the two colors. I think it's still going to stand out just fine. So I'm going to go and stamp along my little... It would be a little easier if I had like a full-blown stamp pad, but I made this kind of big. So I'm going to stamp it. And of course it's kind of hard to see if you have the whole thing stamped. And I got my finger. Cool. That's okay. How do you know I'm a crafter? Well, because my fingers really show it off. Alright, we're going to take this, flip it, and we are going to put it a little high. And then I have my dog is barking. Great. That's what I need. He's playing right now. He's being silly. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I am pretty happy with that. Now that does need to dry, and this is another stamp I made. It is not perfect. Again, I don't do perfect. I do stuff that just makes me pretty darn happy, and this one made me pretty happy. So, okay. I'm happy with it. Like I said, it's not like I'm selling it. I am giving it as not as a gift, but you know, when you make somebody something, it definitely, just love it. Okay, super happy with that. All right, so once this dries, I can write what I want to on the inside, and this card is, for all intents and purposes, done. Okay, a last minute decision was made to add some sequins. Not a ton, but I had a lot of sequins, so I thought I would add some lavender and some blue sequins, and I think it leveled up the card. So, now we are officially finished with this card, except I do need to write inside, and once the sequins are all nice and dry, we'll be able to write on the inside of the card and call this baby done, but I think she's so pretty. I think it turned out really nice. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Please put a comment down in the comment box below. I know a lot of people hate that. I will do it. If you just want to put a heart emoji, anything, that would be nice. But if you will subscribe to my channel, I would so appreciate it. At some point, I want to have a giveaway, but I'm going to need at least 100 followers before I do my first giveaway. So follow, like, and subscribe. Anyway. Just a shameless plug. I hope that you are having a great art journey. Don't forget to release your inner artisan. Thanks for watching. Bye.